Hello, my dear students. It's nice to see you all again. We are now on our term 2, and for today, we will discuss our first lesson. We will have compare and order decimals. One way to do this is to use place value. So you are going to line up the decimal points and then start from the left, compare the digits in each place value position until the digits are different. Let us start. So from the left, we have here the ones digit. Compare the digits. So we have 2 and 2 here. So they are equal. The next place value position is the tenths. So we have 4 and 4 and they are equal also. The next is the hundredths place. We have here 9 and 8. And we know that 9 is greater than 8. And they are different now. Since 9 is greater than 8, then 2 and 495 thousandths is greater than 2 and 488 thousandths. We can also say that 2 and 488 thousandths is less than 2 and 495 thousandths. So we write this in two ways, but they are just the same. Another way is to use a place value chart. Do you still remember a place value chart? Yes, it's like this one. So we still have the same place values, ones, tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. So we are going to compare 2 and 495 thousandths and 2 and 493 thousandths. So we are going to compare each digit by place value. So starting from the left, we have here 2 and 2, and 2 is equal to 2. The next digit is 4 and 4, and we know that 4 is equal to 4. And then we have 9 and 9. 9 is equal to 9. And we have 5 and 3. And we know that 5 is greater than 3. Since 5 is greater than 3, then we can say that 2 and 495 thousandths is greater than 2 and 493 thousandths. In the same way, we can also say that 2 and 493 thousandths is less than 2 and 495 thousandths. So that is how we compare decimals. Let us order these numbers. We have 2 and 745 thousandths, 2 and 729 thousandths, and 2 and 731 thousandths. So let us line up the decimal points. We have 2 and 745 thousandths, 2 and 729 thousandths, and 2 and 731 thousandths. Now let us compare the ones. The ones are all 2's. How about the tenths? They are all 7's. How about the next place value, which is the hundredths? This is 4, 2, and 3. So they are different. Then we can now know which one is the least and which one is the greatest. And then we can arrange them now from least to greatest. So we will be comparing 4, 2, and 3. 2 is less than 3, and that is also less than 4. So arranging them from least to greatest will give us 2 and 729 thousandths, followed by 2 and 731 thousandths, and then the greatest number will be 2 and 745 thousandths. This time we are going to use our place value chart to order the numbers 1 and 383 thousandths, 1 and 321 thousandths, 1 and 456 thousandths, and 1 and 32 hundredths. So let us write them in our place value chart. Since we only have 2 decimal places in our last number, then we can put 0 at the last, at the thousands place, to make the decimal places the same. So, let us compare the ones. All of them are 1. The tenths, we have 3, 3, 4, and 3. So, since we know that 3 is less than 4, then that means 1 and 456 is the greatest. And we're going to arrange it from greatest to least. So, 1 and 456 thousandths is the greatest number. We can circle that. So that means we already wrote that as our greatest number. Now we will be comparing the 3 remaining numbers. So let's proceed to the hundreds. We have here 8, 2, and 2. Since we know that 8 is greater than 2, then that means 1 and 383 thousandths is the greatest among these 3 remaining numbers. So we can write it now. And we can circle that out so we won't get confused. Now we have 2 numbers left. We have 1 and 321 thousandths and 1 and 320 thousandths. So we now compare the thousandths place. We have here 1 and 0. And 1 is greater than 0. That means 1 and 321 thousandths is greater than 1 and 320 thousandths. You remember this 1 and 320 thousandths, the original given was 1 and 32 hundredths. So we can write that now. So the numbers arranged from greatest to least are 1 and 456 thousandths, 1 and 383 thousandths, 1 and 321 thousandths, and 1 and 32 hundredths. Now let us answer this. Share and show. We are going to compare these numbers. So we have 3 and 472 thousandths and 3 and 445 thousandths. So the ones are the same. The tenths are the same. The hundredths are different. This is 7, this is 4, and 7 is greater than 4. So it's greater than. Number 2. We have 4 and 563 thousandths and 4 and 536 thousandths. So 4 and 4 in the ones place are the same. 5 and 5 in the tenths place are the same. 6 and 3 are different. The digits in the hundredths place, and 6 is greater than 3, so that is greater than. Next, we have 5 and 640 thousandths and 5 and 64 hundredths. So as you can see here, we have 3 decimal places. Here we have 2 decimal places. So what should we do? We can put 0. Now, as you can see, they are the same. That means they are equal. Next, number 4, we have 8 and 673 thousandths and 8 and 637 thousandths. So, the ones digit are the same. The tenths digit are the same. The hundredths digit are different. So, 7 is greater than 3. Therefore, the answer is greater than. Now, let us order these numbers from least to greatest. So, we have 4 and 8 hundredths, 4 and 3 tenths, 4 and 803 thousandths, and 4 and 38 thousandths. So, which do you think is the least number here? If you say it's 4 and 38 thousandths, then you are correct. Now, you might wonder why it's the least number since it has 3 decimal places. So just like what I have told you, it's easier to compare or order decimals if they have the same decimal places. So if we put here 0 to make 3 decimal places, we put here 2 zeros, and then all the others have 3 decimal places, then you can know that 38 thousandths is the least number. That will be followed by 4 and 8 hundredths, or 4 and 80 thousandths, followed by 4 and 3 tenths, or 4 and 300 thousandths. And the greatest number will be 4 and 803 thousandths. Now let us do number 9. We have 1 and 703 thousandths, 1 and 37 thousandths, 1 and 37 hundredths, and 1 and 73 thousandths. Let us put 0 here so we have the same number of decimal places. The least number here is 1 and 37 thousandths, followed by 1 and 73 thousandths. And then the third will be 1 and 37 hundredths. And the greatest number is 1 and 703 thousandths. Now it's your turn to answer the classwork. Do numbers 10 to 15. Good luck! And the answers are equal, greater than, less than, equal, and greater than. Did you get the same? Wow, that's good to hear. Good job! This time, you will order these numbers from greatest to least. You can do it. Good luck! Here are the answers. The greatest is 2 and 97 hundredths, followed by 2 and 714 thousandths, and then 2 and 9 hundredths, and the least number is 2 and 7 thousandths. For number 17, the greatest number is 725 thousandths, and then 572 thousandths, followed by 275 thousandths, and the least number is 2 tenths. Did you get both correct? That's good! For your homework, do page 167, numbers 2 to 8.